Meteorologist Matthew East here along with you on this Friday morning, January the 21st. Quick video update for you, the things I'm watching leading up to our winter weather event that will impact a pretty good portion of the Carolinas later today and into this evening. Let me start off with the upper level chart. This is the latest 6Z run of the European computer model. And the factors I was laying out for you, if you watched the video yesterday, they really haven't changed much. It was really a matter of the interaction of this piece of energy and this piece of energy. They are interacting, and you see this trough sharpen up a little bit. And as that occurred, you saw some westward adjustment in that shield of snow further to the northwest as we went through the course of the last couple model cycles last night and into early today. It's going to be a really challenging forecast. The subcloud layer, the layer of air below the clouds, is really dry. It's going to be a Virga storm, a storm where if you look at the radar, there's going to be probably a lot of snow showing up. Some of it will be evaporating before it makes it to the ground. And it's just a challenge of where the snow can make it all the way to the ground and how long it lasts. That's the forecast challenge in the western half of North Carolina. So let me show you a couple of model charts here, and then I'll show you my forecast specifics. All right, so this is the, again, that 6Z run of the European, that latest run, and this is the precipitation types. We go out to, well, let's go right here. All right, so that is 7 p.m. this evening. There is 10 p.m., there's 1 a.m., and there's 4 a.m. So you see that little blossoming of that northwestern flank of the precipitation shield. And on the European model, let me get to the end of the event here. There's what it is putting out, the European model, for snow totals. Here are its sleet and then freezing rain totals. Still looks like a pretty significant ice storm is on the way for the coastal parts of North and South Carolina. Let me show you the GFS. GFS has undergone some adjustments as it's seeing the shape and the orientation of that trough swinging in. So let's say there we are at 7 p.m., there's 10 p.m., there's 1 a.m., there's 4 a.m., and then the system departs thereafter. So on that particular model, there's your snow totals. And you see that shield of snow expanded much further northwest on that latest run of the GFS model. There's the sleet totals, and there's your freezing rain. Again, a lot of folks near the coast are probably going to get a 1/4 inch of ice or more. And finally, I'm going to shift and show you the regional Canadian model, if I can here. Stand by. All right, here we go. Well, model not cooperating with me. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Sorry for the delay there. All right, here's the regional Canadian model. Get the right tabs set up for you. All right, so here's the regional Canadian. I'm going to go back to the beginning of this and run you through the latest run at the time I'm cutting this video, the 6Z run. Pretty good shield of snow develops on the northwest flank of this area of precipitation, and then out it goes. And so on that particular model, you ended up with that for your snow totals. There's the sleet totals. There's the freezing rain totals. So as we kind of look at all the pieces to the puzzle of this storm system, I'll show you the WPC graphics, their snow probabilities. All right, and so there's the probabilities from the WPC of 1 inch of snow. So the blue shades here, Raleigh, the triangle, over to the northeastern North Carolina, that's where you're getting upwards of 50, 60% plus, lower percentages as you head further to the northwest, and that's simply due to the uncertainty with how significant that snow shield will be as you head further west in North Carolina. Those are the 1 inch snow probabilities. There are the 2 inch snow probabilities, and there's the 4 inch snow probabilities. And regarding freezing rain, I'll show you that. Recenter things here. There you go. Show you that. We'll go down to the eastern part of North Carolina and South Carolina. Those are the probabilities of 1/100th of an inch of freezing rain. So you get up to the more significant totals, there's 1/10 of an inch, and there's the threshold of 1/4 inch. And that's where you get to the point of freezing rain accumulation where you start having the ice load be enough to bring down trees and power lines. And it looks like that's a pretty good possibility there in a good section of southeastern North Carolina and far eastern South Carolina. So here's what we've come up with as a team of meteorologists across the Spectrum News One network here in North Carolina. These are your snow and sleet accumulation ideas. Certainly, again, as you head further to the northeast, there's where you're going to get into the more significant totals. And just the more specific map I drew, and I really haven't had to change this a whole lot since yesterday. There's your corridor of more significant snow totals. Anybody in western North Carolina, fair game to get a dusting. Some areas will get nothing, but I think the best chance as far as the Charlotte viewing area is concerned of getting a couple of inches of snow is roughly Charlotte, Concord, Salisbury, and points east. There's the ice accumulation map I drew right there. I think that forecast idea has merit with the quarter-inch ice probabilities closer to the coast. And again, here's our team approach. And I think this is a pretty good map for the ice accumulation potential. Southeastern North Carolina, the worst ice probably southeast of Fayetteville, but Wilmington, Jacksonville, even Myrtle Beach could be included in those more significant ice areas. All right, remember, we will have round-the-clock coverage of this winter weather event on Spectrum News 1. Nobody can cover this event like we can right here on Spectrum News 1. And the Spectrum News app there for you on your phone. Anywhere you want to stream any of the stations from across our entire country of Spectrum News 1 networks, you can stream it right there on your phone. And of course, charge those phones up if you are in the power outage zone, which of course is more likely in the southeastern part of the state and into eastern South Carolina. You'll be able to watch things again from the phone and keep things up to date on your phone. Make sure you have the preparations necessary for power outages there in the far southeastern part of North Carolina. All right, that's it for the latest edition of the video. Have a great Friday. Stay safe. And God bless.